on this my left side here that I'm pointing at. If you'd step out and leave the building, I'm not commanding that you leave the building, but I'm encouraging you to do so uh, to avoid any problems. Okay, and thank you. And then when they have gone, then I'll ask that you folks leave. And thank you all.
I think that's it. Fucking hell. Not sure what you people think about that. I thought that was a fucking cop out. You could be 95 before he's eligible for parole. I genuinely thought at one point that he was considered like 25-year parole, just in the way that he was talking. A bit like 95, 95 or something like that, he'd be released. That's just a fucking cop out. He might as well give him fucking life, no parole then. And the way he speaks, man, Jesus Christ, get to the fucking point. Disappointing, I think. I mean, he watched the whole trial, and if he still thinks that is justified reason, I think if he had honestly thought that he was guilty, he'd have said parole, no parole whatsoever. To give 40, that's like giving a life sentence. Be fucking reasonable, right? Well, it's going to be appeal, but whether that appeal goes through was didn't like the way they didn't let family discuss stuff either. Yeah, it's just painful to watch that. That was just like the biggest cop out they could have. 40 years, man. He's gonna be dead. The likelihood is he's gonna die in prison. So you're not even giving the guy the opportunity to get out of prison. Whether you believe he's guilty or not, that's another discussion. But I personally don't believe he's guilty, so I'm very disappointed. And I think if he'd have been, allowed to leave after 25 years, or after 25 years, maybe that was justified. No, he's not going to be there to deal with it, but still his name going to be on it all. I mean, no body, no nothing. It's just like, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not going against the verdict. The verdict's the verdict. Can't change that. They can appeal that. But I do think the judge could have done it as in the only thing that he could have done is life in prison, minimum sentence before parole is 25 years. And I think that would have been like, okay, um, because I think that's the minimum he could have done is 25 years, I believe. If that's the case, give 25 years, fine. We'll still appeal it, and then we'll see where we end up. He had about 22 years left in prison, and let's see where we end up. But to give 40 years for the guy to be like, what do you say, 90 odd, do you know what I mean? So I'm not sure if the minimum he could have given was 25 years supervision and stuff, but he had 3 years already counted for, so it would be 22 years. I would have been fine with that because, as I say, jury has made him guilty, so he has to sentence it. So I'd have given him 25 years, but and let him appeal it. Let him appeal it. That's fine because he can't do anything about it. But man, 40 years after all that spiel and everything, might as well just give him life then. Don't be a pussy and fucking say that you're going to help rehabilitate. Oh, fuck off. That prosecutor pissed me off when she started going. He was caught with marijuana, 20 odd pounds of it. You don't start off like that. We know that he's done it before. Stop your fucking speculating and fuck off. You and that DA. I'm fucking annoyed, if I'm being honest. I'm fucking annoyed. And I don't get this passion about something, but I just feel it's unjust. I'm sorry, but I just do. He's got to get out of a sentence. Um, but I just think he was a 25-year one. He prevented his brother from speaking. Yeah, that's another reason. Just let him fucking speak. If he's there, let him speak. He's the only one that's going to speak. What difference is it going to make? I did think that would wind me up, but especially the way he was speaking, I did think, oh, actually, he might actually, balance the books here and actually just give him the 25 years. And if he'd done that, I think that's the best he could have ever done. But 40 years, man. DA's there. I can see his head popping up and down. Fuck off. Right. Can't do anything about this. Oh, here we go. The fucking background's gone again. Can't do anything about the sentence in the sense of he has to be charged as guilty, obviously. But right, let's fucking watch the other one then. Oh, let's compose myself first. Fuck off, my background keeps going. I need to compose myself first. I will watch the OnlyFans one. See how much that's going to piss me off as well then. It's lovely to see Nicole though. I love Nicole. I thought did you see the judge apologising? Nicole was like, no, he has a right to be here. He has a right to. And people go, oh, well, yeah. I cut you off, but I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Yes, get on him, Nicole. Right, stop, scream. Compose yourself, compose yourself, compose yourself.